Hi. A lot of us are very concerned about the cost of electricity and how much we're using at the moment. So I'm using a device like this to tell me how much power an individual socket is using. Just plug it in, socket there, plug your device in there, a fridge, TV or whatever, set it going, and it will record how much power it's used over an hour, a day or however long you leave it in. Go to electricity supplier, find out how much it's costing per kilowatt hour, it'll tell you which device is using a lot of energy and you can cut your bills down a bit. So, really useful tool, pretty cheap, Amazon, eBay, anywhere like that. Anyway, if you're a regular viewer, then it's great to see you again. Welcome back. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. Please like, share and subscribe with other people so we can share the joy. If it's your first time here, then it's really good to make new friends. I hope you're going to enjoy looking around the channel, see really useful videos, and as I say, like them, share with your friends and subscribe so you see what's coming up next. If you've got any ideas about a video you'd like me to see if I can make for you, then just pop it in the comments below the video and we'll see what we can do for you. But today we're focusing on web security, particularly passwords. It's very important that we have secure passwords because there's so many people out there trying to get into our systems and it's really hard. But we're going to have a look at password generators and password managers, so let's enjoy. Password managers are really useful because it's very dangerous these days to use the same password for more than one website. A lot of people only have one password for everything, or they have maybe a few that use different things, but password managers are really useful. They'll generate unique passwords for you, fill them in for you so you don't have to remember them, and if you want to change them then it'll change it for you so you're not scrabbling around old bits of paper trying to find out the password you changed. Now there's quite a number of them. I've used LastPass for many years very happily, but we're going to focus on Bitwarden because it's open source and it's free. So let's get started. If we go to the Bitwarden page on the web, that's bitwarden.com, let's have a look at all the plans that are available for personal use. There's a free one which gives you unlimited devices, functions always free, and you can share your items with one other user. So if there's two of you in the family, you can have the same Bitwarden account, which is handy. And then it goes on a little bit, giving you more and more things that you can use. But I think we'll focus on the free one, get started with that, see how you get on from that. Okay. Now, the key thing with Bitwarden, if I log in here, because I've already got an account, and you put in the email address, and then I'm going to put my password in. Now, it's important you have a secure password to get into Bitwarden, otherwise it defeats the whole object, because I'll get in and have access to all your accounts. Trouble is, you've got to have one that's going to be complex and you can remember. It would be logical to save it in Bitwarden because that's what Bitwarden's for, but then you can't open Bitwarden to get at it. So I'm just going to pop in my master password. Which I try and change fairly regularly. Log in with that. And here we are in the Bitwarden password manager. And you see lots and lots of passwords stored in here and various other things we've got as well. Okay. But let's demonstrate how we use Bitwarden. If we go to this website, it's a test autofill, so it's not a real website, but it will demonstrate the principles to you. If I just put in a username, pop down to password here, it's suggesting a password to me, and I can fill a password in. We'll go into more detail in that in a moment, but let's just pop the generated password in there. So log into Bitwarden, it offers automatically, so we go, yes please. There's our new login. Here we go, I'll just bring it down so you can see it. So it's got the username, the password, off we go. So we go save, it's added it to there. Let's refresh the page, there's username, continues, and it's suggesting it to us automatically. So we pop that in, and it'll log us in through to that test screen. So that's a basic principle how you can generate passwords. Okay. Let's go into Bitwarden, little app up here, and we'll have a look at the password generator. Okay. So you can see there's a password there. You can change the length, you can have capital letters, all sorts of things here so you can come up with a really good secure password. Just set your default ones there and it will generate them as required. Okay, that's good. The next benefit is that you can store passwords across all your devices. So you can have it on your computer, There's a little app that goes into your web browser, whether it's Chrome or Firefox or whatever. You can have it on your tablets, your laptops, your phones, all sorts of things like that. So it's great. You've got one password, you can access from anywhere, and it automatically puts it in. I was going to show you how it works on my Android phone, but the good thing is that I can't show you a screenshot of it because the security on Bitwarden won't let me do that. So you just have to take the word for it that it has the same functionality as the website one, which will carry on. Okay, so we've demonstrated how to fill in passwords. Another really useful thing actually is what we call form fill. So if I go to simple identity, I sort of pop in here, and it comes up with my various identities. So I just click here, and it fills everything in. I'm going to blank some of those out, so for avoid personal embarrassment or admirers turning up at the house and the office. Okay, so it's really quite easy to do that yourself. So we just click on the Bitwarden icon, which you can't see, but it's just up above. We go to identities. We go to Vault. Go to identities. And we click on the plus up here. Wish I could drag that. Can I not drag that down? Click on the plus up there, and you fill in everything that you want down here, phone numbers, all that sort of thing. They do allow you to put national insurance numbers and banking and financial card details in. Personally, I wouldn't recommend putting anything in that's actually very, very secretive for you, like any financial details or any card details. Maybe not. Maybe you could want to know it for your passport numbers, but I tend to keep those separate to form fill. But as you saw, it's a really fast and really handy things to be able to do. So that's a quick trick around Bitwarden. I think you'll find it pretty useful. I found password managers a real godsend to me for creating very secure passwords that I don't have to try and remember to type in, just occasionally, but that's the way it goes. But the form fill thing is absolutely brilliant, and I've used that many, many times, and it saves a lot of time in your life. And what's wrong with that? So that was a quick introduction to Bitwarden, a really useful tool, and I hope you're going to use that or one of the alternatives, LastPass, 1Password, all sorts of things. Bitwarden's good, it's open source, and it's free as a basic level, so I'd recommend using it. I've really enjoyed making this video. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, then please like it, cheer me up, share it with other people so we can all be secure in our web usage, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can see when more videos are coming up. And as I said earlier, if you want to see a video on something particular, just let me know through comments and I'll see what I can do for you. So, bye for now.